it's me, Miss Law. Some of you may know me from our classes together, and for others of us, this might be our first time meeting. So today we're going to be doing some mindful stretching and trying to really connect with our bodies. So right now, before we get started, make sure of a couple of things. One, you're wearing comfortable clothing. Two, that you have enough personal space. This is a little tricky since we're not used to meeting in this way. We're used to meeting on the yard where we have lots of space. So what I want you to do today is check your body. See if you can put your arms out to the side without touching anything. If you can't, you might want to pause the video now and ask an adult for help moving the furniture, or find a space where you can stand and have personal space because you'll need it for today's exercises. All right, let's go ahead and get started. To get started, we're going to be a little bit silly. We're going to do an elephant breath. Now, one of the best things that we can do for ourselves during this stressful time is focus on breathing. Breathing really lets you control your body and the strong feelings you might be having. So you can do this silly elephant breath at any point during your day or week with your family. To get started with elephant breath, as you can see on the card, you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width distance apart. So my feet are shoulder width distance apart. And I'm going to bend at my hips. I'll turn to the side so you can see me, but you can turn in whatever direction feels most comfortable for you. I'm going to bend forward and I'm going to bring my hands together like the trunk of an elephant. And the elephants have this really cool ability. What they do is they use their trunk to grab water and then throw it over their body to shower themselves. Instead of showering ourselves with water, today we're going to shower ourselves with a positive emotion. Happiness or kindness or love or strength, whatever emotion resonates with you. I'm choosing to shower myself with strength today. So go ahead and breathe in. When you breathe in through your nose, bring your arms up overhead and think about what you're showering onto yourself. Breathe out through your mouth and come back down. We're going to do 2 more of those. Ready? Have your arms together, swing them up, and breathe in through your nose, showering yourself with love. Exhale through your mouth. One last one. Breathe in, shower yourself with kindness. Breathe out, bring your trunk back down. Now I want you to go ahead and just wiggle your body. And slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourself up, bringing your shoulders down and back last, so you come back to standing. Now, I hope that breath helped you get some air into your body, feel a little bit calmer, and be a little bit silly. All right, let's get started with our next pose. Our next pose has to do with strength. We're going to be as strong as a mountain. So to get into mountain pose, first, we have to remember, like we always do when we do yoga, that our brains have to listen to our bodies. We never want to push our body when we're stretching or doing mindful movement to the point where it says, ouch. We always want to stop before that point and respect our body's limits. So I need you to listen to my directions carefully and try and move your bodies in the same way that my words describe. First, you're going to stand with your feet together. And I want you to look at your feet. Take your toes and see if you can spread out each individual toe wherever you're standing. Try and hold on to the earth with your toes. All right, your arms are by your side. I want you to go ahead and make sure your chest is open and your shoulders are down and back. Now, next, you're going to put both hands down by your side and put your chin to your chest. I want you to close your eyes for a second here, and I want you to imagine the most beautiful mountain you've ever seen in your life. Is it from a picture or a book? Is it from a road trip or a family vacation? Is it one you see every day? Go ahead and think of that mountain and how strong it must be to hold everything on top of it up. Now I want you to breathe in, bring up your head, bring your shoulders down your back, and I want you to try and focus and feel if you can feel the strength of the mountain moving all the way through your body. I'm standing up proud with my chin up, my eyes up. I'm going to squeeze in my belly button to activate my core, make sure this mountain isn't moving. My palms are facing forward, and again, my feet are together. Go ahead and breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Think it with me. I am strong like a mountain. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. I can withstand any storm. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. My base is unmoving. Good job. Go ahead and shake it out now that you're done being that strong mountain. Let's see what our next pose is. Ooh, our next pose is about strength as well. We're going to be strong warriors. Before you get into the position, don't just look at my card and do the position right away. Remember, first, listen carefully to my words so we can do it safely for our bodies together. Now, I'm going to start turning to the side again so you can see what you would do on your mat or in your space. I'm going to step one foot backwards, and the other one, I'm going to bend my knee. I want to bend my knee so that it stays over my foot. I don't want to bend it so far forward that it's in front of my toes. That's not safe for my knee. So when I look down, I want to see my toes just in front of my knee, okay? My back foot is back, and it's at a diagonal, meaning it's turning sideways towards the upper corner of my mat. Now, I'm going to try and shift the energy of my hips. So my left hip comes forward and my right hip moves back. I make sure my knee is still not over my toe, or still not in front of my toes. And now I breathe in, I squeeze my belly button, and I bring my arms up to the sides. Now, I don't want to have my arms crunched up here by my shoulders when I'm doing my warrior. I want to make sure that they're relaxed, down and away from my ears. That might even mean bringing your arms out a little wider so that they're not all squeezed up next to your ears. Go ahead and focus on the strength of the warrior. Breathing in through your nose for 1, out for 2. Think of how strong you are. In through your nose for 2, out for 3. 2 more breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out. Last one. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Go ahead and wiggle out your body. Now, we're going to bring our feet back together. Good job. Did you feel the strength of the warrior moving through you? If not, don't worry, because we're going to give it another go. Whenever you do a stretch, it's important, whatever you do on one side, you have to do on the other. So for me, I started with this leg forward. Now, I'm going to do the other one. I turn to the side again with my feet shoulder-width distance apart, but this time I step the opposite leg back. My back leg is at a diagonal, meaning it's facing my upper corner of my mat, and my front knee is bent so that it's over my ankle, but not in front of my toes. So now I want to focus on my hips. I pull my one hip back while I'm pushing the other one forward. And now I make sure I can still see my toes over my knee, so I make sure my knee is not overextended. And breathe in, bring your arms up, and think about the strength of the warrior. Go ahead and squeeze your belly button so you're strengthening your core. And breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Check your shoulders. Again, remember, you want to make sure your shoulders aren't scrunched up by your ears. If they are, bring your arms down and a little bit wider so you have space between your shoulders while you do your warrior. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths. Breathe in and out. Great job. Shake out your body. All right, let's see what our next pose is. Our next pose, again, is another one on strength. Are you seeing my theme today? We're going to be doing Warrior 2. Warrior 2 is pretty similar to Warrior 1, but it helps us take up more space. Sometimes in our world, we feel like it's not okay to take up space, but it is in a respectful way to others. Warrior 2 is a great example of that in this pose. So to get into Warrior 2, I'm going to start with my feet shoulder-width distance apart. This time, and this is a little fun, I'm going to jump my feet from being together, so they are out to the sides. My toes are facing in the same direction that my shoulders are facing. Now, I want to leave my back foot that way, and I'm going to turn my front foot so that it's facing, my toes are facing forward towards the top of my mat. It's the same position my feet were facing in Warrior One, or my front foot, sorry, was facing in Warrior One. My back foot is long and strong into the ground. I want to go ahead and bend my front knee again, making sure that it's not so far forward that it's over my toes. See how if you drew a line from my knee down to my ankle or my heel, it would be a straight line. So go ahead and check to make sure you can see your toes over that front knee, and then bring your arms up and out to the side. Breathe in, squeeze your belly button and stand up tall. Breathe out, bring your gaze forward over your front hand. Breathe in. Think about taking up space. Breathe out. And using your strength. Breathe in. Breathe out. Great. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and step back with our feet together. Just like we talked about with our last move, whatever stretch we do on one side, it's important we do on the other to balance it out. So start with your feet together, arms by your side. This time again, we're gonna breathe in and we're gonna jump our feet out to the side. Now, since I worked on this leg last time, I'm going to do the opposite one. I'm going to turn my toes towards the front of the mat, and my back foot, I leave my feet with my toes facing in the direction that I started. Now I'm going to bend my front knee, making sure that my knee stops when it's over my ankle. Breathe in, bring my strong arms out to the side. Breathe out, turn my gaze towards my front hand. Breathe in, squeeze your belly button so you feel yourself grow tall and strong. Breathe out, take up space. Breathe in and out. One more. Breathe in and out. Good job. Wiggle it out. Awesome. All right, are you ready for our next pose? Our next pose is a fun one. It can get a little bit wobbly. So make sure in this pose that if you fall safely, and that you never put, see how the girl in this drawing has her foot above her knee? She's showing it to you one way. I'm going to show it to you another, but you never want your foot to rest on your knee because that could hurt it. So to get into tree pose, we start in the same way as we did for the warriors. I start with my feet together, my hands by my side. This time, I'm going to gently raise one knee, bending it forward. Now I'm going to open that knee to the side, and I'm going to put my foot below my knee, on my calf muscle. Notice how it's not on my knee? That would be no-no. Below your knee, if you have the flexibility and strength to bring it above your knee, you're welcome to. If below your knee is still too wobbly and you feel yourself falling, you can rest your toes gently on the ground to support yourself from your ankle. Whichever variation of the pose works best for you today is okay. Some days we feel more stable on the ground than others, but whichever position you choose, try and stick with it. And remember, if you fall, try and fall gently and being aware of the things around you, and just go ahead and get right back up again and try the pose again with us. So again, I'm starting from my feet together. Breathe in, raise one knee. Breathe out, turn that knee open to the side. Breathe in, place my foot on my calf. And now I'm gonna bring my arms together in front of my chest. Whoa, it's a little wobbly. Over the next few breaths, I'm gonna try and grow my branches of my tree up towards the sky and open them to the side, using my balance to help me stay strong and grounded, just like that mountain. I'm using the stability of the mountain and the strength of the warrior to help my tree stay rooted in the ground. If your tree wobbles and falls, that's okay, remember? Don't get frustrated. Just take a deep breath and join us again for 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Shake it out. Shake out your feet. All right. Next one we're going to do on the other side. So since I had this foot planted extended. Now I'm gonna switch feet. I really wanna make sure my feet are pressed down into the ground like they're the roots of my tree. I'm going to breathe in, bend my knee with my toes pointing forward. Breathe out, open my knee, and place it on my opposite leg. Bring your hands together over your chest. Breathe in, grow your branches up to the sky. Breathe out, open them to the side, and use them to help keep your balance. Trees are amazing. They can weather really strong storms. They can weather all sorts of kinds of different phenomena, and they still keep their strength and grace. So breathe in for 2, breathe out. One last breath in and out. Good job. Bring your opposite foot down and shake out each of your feet. Awesome. We've been working hard on lots of strength exercises. So now it's time for a little bit of rest. This last pose is called Be a Rainbow. So see how that boy in the picture is laying down and relaxing on a chair? Find a comfy place to relax. It can be on a chair or a piece of furniture. It can be on the ground wherever you're working. But wherever it is, try and find stillness in your body. Take a few seconds now, get yourself situated, and let your eyes come to a gentle close. Once your body is still, just notice how your breath comes in and out of it. Try and keep your mind blank and focus on my words. Some people, when they do this mindful meditation, can call colors and be able to see the colors. Right now, your eyes should be closed, and you'll notice you probably don't see anything but darkness. So try and draw your attention to each color and see if you can manifest it as I talk about it. So relax and close your eyes. Go inside. Slow down your breathing. Sigh it out. Let go and feel yourself melt into the floor. One more time. Breathe in through your nose deeply. And sigh it out. Feeling yourself melting a little bit deeper. I want you to imagine you're walking down a beautiful path. A storm is coming in the distance, and you can see a rainbow. Stand under it and let it warm you. Let its bright light fill you with happiness. See if you can imagine that part right now in your brain. You are connected to all life. You are a rainbow too. Breathe in. See if you can see the color red. You are strong and safe. Breathe out. Breathe in. See if you can call in the color orange. You are happy and playful. Breathe out. Next is yellow. Breathe in. You are proud and confident. Breathe out. Now it's green. Breathe in to see green. You are kind and caring. Breathe out. Now we're on to blue. Breathe in through your nose. You are honest and truthful. Breathe out. Indigo. Breathe in. You are clever and creative. Breathe out. And last but not least, violet. Breathe in. Know that you are a good friend, and breathe out. Spend a couple more seconds here, trying to keep your mind blank and seeing if you can call any of the colors to the rainbow to your mind and notice them. Maybe even see them behind the darkness with your eyes closed. Wow, that was a really great day I had with you stretching. So I'll be back next week. We'll do some more mindful movement together. Again, if I haven't met you in person, I really hope you enjoyed the videos and continue following along, and that someday we'll get to meet. If I see you every week, know that I miss you very much and I'm thinking about you constantly. Feel free to use this video throughout the week if you'd like to do this activity, a couple of times to help your body get stretched, feel calm, and feel centered. All right, until next time.